It's like the ghost from Christmas past has come back to haunt me once again. Once again, I gotta deal with this issue and I just get hit with a credit card dispute and I'm not happy. Welcome to Flipping and Punching, and today we're gonna pull some eBay orders. Unfortunately, the ghost of Christmas past has come back to bite me in the ass. Have been hit with a credit card dispute over an issue that, if you guys have been watching this channel for a while, there was an issue I was dealing with a couple months back. Now they filed a credit card dispute, so we'll do a deep dive into that. But let's pull a couple orders first. The first time I sold, I had no idea what the price is at. It's one of those items that when you're at a garage sale, you find it and you're like, you know what? I know this has value, but I really don't know what it's worth. All right, let me get out of the camera, Blue. All right, so I found these at a yard sale. These are actually super cool because it's Ralph Lauren. They are wooden vintage children. Hey, get out of here. Damn it. Get out of my bag. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're jeez. Okay. Oh man, I love you guys. One of the best things about being a reseller, working at home, is being here with these magical creatures all the time and getting this love. Like, absolutely amazing. I can't sit on the floor, as you can see there. I just got bum rushed by a bunch of vicious pit bulls. Anyway, so what I was talking about, I found these wooden hangers at a garage sale. Now the only downfall to these are they're children's size. If they were adult size, they would have sold probably for a lot more. They are wooden. There's actually 38 of these. It's Polo Ralph Lauren, and they're just smaller kid size. There are 38 total in a bag. I paid $5 for them. I put them on eBay. I think I had it up for like $100, maybe $80. I got a bunch of people that watch them, but they are kid hangers, so that does hinder them. Finally, someone sent me an offer for $38 plus shipping, and I took it. So it's like $1 a hanger. But hey, $30 plus shipping, I'll take that all day long. All right, next time we sold is a super hot game, but the prices dropped down, and I'm fearful what's gonna happen on July 17th to this game. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about this right here. NCAA College Football 2014. If you guys aren't a video game person, you know that most sports games are worthless, except for that one. We actually sold that one for $44.99. At one point in time, I was selling that for $100 to $120 every time I found that copy. If you guys don't know what the backstory is, back in 2014, after that game was released, some college students started to sue NCAA and EA Sports for using their likeness in the game, not paying them. What they would do is they would actually have players in the game, but they wouldn't put the names on the back of the jerseys, and they didn't have the players' names in there. Ever since then, for 10 years now, they have not made another college football game. That's all changing this year. The NCAA and EA Sports have made a deal where they're going to pay each player $600 and they get a free copy of the game to be part of this game. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you do the math, they're having 135 college football teams. Those rosters are like 80 people deep. So that's a lot of people to be paying out, and a lot of people getting copies of this game, but I'm super pumped. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely am a college football fanatic, and I will, when that game comes, you guys probably won't see me on YouTube for the next like 2 days, because all I'm going to do is just play that game nonstop. That came in the private pick I just did. I had it listed for $54.99 on eBay, and after about a couple days being up there, I got no bites, so I dropped the price to $44.99. I want to move it now while it still has value, because I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple weeks. Speaking about video games with interesting stories, I sold another game, and this is Manhunt number 2 right here. This is the hard game, and it's pretty graphic, let me tell you. This is the same creators that made Grand Theft Auto. There's an interesting backstory to this series as well. So when Manhunt first came out in the same asylum that you can be part of, and you have to break out of it, and you're literally taking like wire and strangling people. Some very graphic scenes in this game. If I'm not mistaken, I think the game was even banned in certain countries at one point in time, so it started developing a big cult following. There's two games in this series, but over time this game has really shot up in value. This is also came from my private pick. I got $74.99 plus shipping. I don't know about you guys, but I've been experiencing some summer slowdown, so I've been trying to list a minimum of 15 items per day at $500 or more. I've been really buckling down here the last week. It's been working out. I've been getting a lot more sales. I can see my daily sales are starting to increase. So let me know in the comments how your summer has been. Has it been slow right now, or is it starting to pick up? All right, let's pull another order. I forget what his name is. This is one of those NECA figures. These are really cool looking figures. These are actually Target exclusives. So if you guys do come across these, pick them up. They go for good money. Figure's name is Mighty Metalhead. Got this in a massive toy lot. I've already made all my money back, so this is pure profit. I had it listed for $19.99, and I sent out an offer to the buyer. I think they countered me at $15, and I accepted at $15 plus shipping. All right, so let's talk about the situation in this damn chargeback. I don't know if you guys remember me talking, but a couple months ago, I talked about, I had this Funko Pop fiasco, and I bought this massive collection of Funko Pops. I put it on eBay, listed them for sale. I bought in hundreds of Funko Pops in the past, never had an issue. So I sold this one, I think, I want to say like 36 bucks, 34 bucks, I don't know. Between 30 and 35 bucks. Not a big sale. I have returns on all my items. So if you're unhappy with it, have any issue with it, I will take care of the returns. You can return any item in my store. Just like any other major retailer, I do have a cutoff. I do have a cutoff date. Buyer reached out to me, wanted to return the item, and it was like day 40 since they purchased it. And the reason they wanted to return it was they said the Funko Pop was fake. Every Funko Pop I got in this master collection was considered real, no issues. So I don't know if the buyer had buyer remorse or maybe he was a drop shipper and sold it and returned to him. I don't know. Reached out to me, said he wanted to return it. Explained to the buyer, hey, I can't return it. You're past the deadline. If you were trying to open a return before that, I would gladly taken care of it. Buyer left me negative feedback. I went through a big fiasco with eBay in regards to this. Another story for another day. If you guys watch my previous videos, you know how pissed off I was in regards to that. Buyer told me that, oh, he'll get me. He'll do all this other stuff. So, make a long story short, it's been like a month. Haven't heard anything. And then I opened up my email and I got a credit card dispute. Now, normally when you get a credit card dispute, you know, they're saying that they said never received the item. You just got to put the track in there. You should be okay with this. This situation is a little bit different, but the good news to this here is, other than being extremely aggravated with the situation, every time, never fails. Now we got Mr. Jack drinking the Pitbull's water. Hey, how long are you in there for? It's not even your water. What are you doing? All right, so other than being aggravated with this situation has been like the little thorn in my side, the little fly that just doesn't go away. No matter how many times you shoot off, it just keeps coming back. The good news though is eBay sent me an email saying that they will handle the situation. I am protected under seller protection, and there's no need for me to do anything going forward because I think eBay has on record that the buyer tried to return it. He was past the deadline, so I denied the claim. I think because of that, and the item was received and tracking was received, that eBay's gonna take care of it for me and they're gonna handle it. So that's the good news, but still more frustrating than anything. No one likes to wake up to an email saying you get a credit card dispute. Anyone out there who's had credit card disputes in the past, let me know, how have they turned out for you? Did you win? Did you lose? I've been in a couple credit card disputes here and I've lost a couple, I've won a couple. All right, next time I sold another video game. Man, it's been video game heavy today. This is MDK for the PS1. Not really familiar with this game, to be honest with you, but had it listed. It does have some good value to it. I had it listed for like 30 bucks. Buyer sent me an offer, and I think I sold it for $26.99 plus shipping. This came from a mass. I think it maybe had like a buck into this. It came from a massive lot. Next time we sold is a Western jacket. I don't know where I got this from. I think Papa Punchin picked it up at the local auction house. I think he bought a bunch of like jackets and shirts there and give it to me at cost. I think I paid maybe like 50 bucks, 40 or 50 bucks, I think, for all of it. But we ended up selling this Western jacket. It is old, it is vintage, but look at those, look at the design on that and that massive, massive tag. Like, what were they thinking in the 80s and 90s, putting these giant tags on jackets and shirts? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I hate big tags on my stuff. I know it's old and vintage. I had no idea what the price is at, so I threw it up at $129.99, a best offer. And I sent out, and I had a watcher. I sent out an offer last night for 100 bucks, and they accepted. So I got $100 plus shipping for the jacket, which I'm super excited about. So I have finally started getting caught up on some of my work. I'm getting ahead on my videos. I'm starting to get all my listings done. Operation CSO is about to go back full effect, where I'm starting clearing shit out. And I'm thinking over the next couple weeks, I'm gonna start doing some big whatnots and blowing out a big portion of what we have here. I'm thinking about doing a couple big sales where I start everything at like $2 and just blow it out. And I'll put items at $50, $75, $100 items. I don't care. I just want to clear stuff out and get some room to operate and work. And it's starting to work. Like I've been cleaning up a bunch of stuff. And one of the biggest thing is you guys have been watching some of my videos, my pick and punching, where you see me start filming in my office. It's because I have been able to free up a bunch of room in my office, which is nice. So I'm gonna start doing whatnots in there. And people have kept commenting about, they want me to do a tour of my man cave or my office because they want to see my collection of like video games, my collection of figures. So I might do that here in the future. I think it'd be kind of cool for the channel. So let me know if that's something you guys be interested in seeing. You guys have seen me sell a ton of these designer boxes. Well, another thing I actually got from this big designer pickup is a whole bunch of garment bags. Just a regular garment bag like you normally would see, but this one actually says Chanel on it. I got a big collection of those. I paid 10 bucks a piece for them, and I sold this one for $49.99 plus shipping. I was actually really thinking about reducing the cost on those here recently until that one sold, because I had it up there for months now and I didn't get any bites, and I had multi-quality on there. Hopefully selling this one will get things going and I'll start selling some more, but if not, probably gonna put those on discount or maybe drop the price on those a little bit. We'll see. All right, next time I sold a pair of khaki pants. These are brand new. I picked these up at a yard sale when I was with Mrs. Punchin. I think I bought 4 pairs of khaki pants. I think I paid like 10 bucks or 12 bucks for them. And I actually sold these for $19.99 plus shipping. I would tell you guys, anytime I'm at a yard sale and I see items for $1 or $2 and they're brand new with tags, I'm usually gonna pick them up because brand new clothing does sell well on eBay, especially if it's name brand, and everyone can use khakis or dress pants. So I always pick those up when I see them, especially if I get for $1 or $2, because I know I'll get at least 15 to 20 bucks per pair. I've been working on this project behind the scenes, guys, and I can't wait to start talking to you guys about it and tell you about it because it's a passion project of mine, and I'm so close to getting it done. And I was able to knock out some videos this week, and then I had some other commitments that popped up there for it. So stay tuned. It should be here maybe this week or next week. So stay tuned. All right, next time we sold, and I absolutely love this movie, Return of the Living Dead. I actually had those listed on eBay here. Brand new. Picked this up at a yard sale. I think I paid like $1 for it. I have a hard time passing them up, especially when they're super cheap and brand new. So I ended up getting $6.99 plus shipping on that. Next time we sold is actually, man, we've been video game heavy today. This is Action Replay. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Action Replay, you can put a bunch of codes on it. You hook it up to your systems. This is for the Nintendo DS or 3DS. Or the DSi. This is the Action Replay. It doesn't have the cords of the disc that go along with it, but these sell tremendously well. So if you guys see these, here's a bolo, pick them up. This one I had listed for $99.99, and I think I set an offer for $94 plus shipping, $94.99 plus shipping. The buyer accepted, so got pretty much 95 bucks plus shipping on that, and that came from a massive pickup. I don't even think they even realized what the value of that thing was. You know, someone that wasn't really into video games. I bought this massive lot, had no idea it was even in there. And so it was a nice surprise. I know eBay's gonna take care of this whole credit card dispute thing, but there's always one buyer on eBay, and I think we all go through it. We always, as sellers, we have that one buyer that just gets under our skin or just keeps coming back, being a pain in the butt, and that's this buyer, man. This buyer's been such a pain. I'm gonna be so glad once dispute's done. I mean, I've already blocked the buyer. They can't purchase anything. They can't contact me. It's absolutely just frustrating that, you know, the extent people go when it comes to certain situations. You know, you try to return an item that was 40 days old and I did not return past the time, you know, and eBay sided with me on the case. So then he took a step further to go open a credit card dispute. Hopefully he gets denied in the credit card dispute. But either way, I'm going to be covered. So speaking of buyers, let me tell you this. The next time I sold a set of sports cards, 1991 High Series Upper Deck NHL Hockey. This came from a massive sports buy I did a while back. I just never listed them. I just started listing them. I actually sold this on Macari. So I think I had it listed for like $13.99. The buyer sent me an offer for like $10.50 or whatever it was. So I accepted. So I got $10.50 plus shipping. The cool thing is, though, I was able to sell this by cross-listing. Now, as I mentioned in my last video here, I just started cross-listing using Vendoo, and it's working out really well for my business. You know, we've been cross-listing to Poshmark, Macari, and Whatnot. I got a Whatnot story to tell you in a second, but it's been going good, man. I've been getting almost daily sales now from the different platforms, from between Poshmark, between Whatnot, between Macari, and I was shocked to actually get some static sales on Whatnot because a lot of people don't realize that Whatnot actually has a regular marketplace just like eBay that you can list items up, and the popularity that Whatnot's getting from all the live sales, people do go on there and look and just see what else people have for sale. And people found now 3 of my items have sold through Whatnot, all because I've been cross-listing Vendoo. So if any of you guys are interested in trying it, you guys can try it out for free. I'll put a link down in the description down below there. You got like maybe like, I would say like 7 listings for free with it. Use my link, you guys will get a 25% discount, but I will tell you going forward, I'm going to be using Vendoo a lot, especially because I can cross-list just the Whatnot. And the cool thing is, once the item's listed on Whatnot, in the marketplace directly over to one of my live auctions if I want to. So if my merchandise is sitting up there way too long, I'm just going to move it over and sell it. But anyway, I got $10.50 plus shipping on this. Over the weekend, I went to this yard sale and I ended up picking up one of these. When's the last time you guys have seen a Tickle Me Elmo? This one's actually from like 2006, not like the original one from the early 90s, but super cool toy to see. I don't know if you guys know the backstory, but Tickle Me Elmo was a super hot toy in like the mid 90s. People were getting beat up. People were selling them for like $500, $600, $700 at Christmas time because it was the hottest toy during Christmas. I love finding items like that because they have such a good history, especially when it comes to pop culture. If you think about this during the Christmas season, Black Friday is not the same as it once was. The Christmas season now is not the same. So when I see items like this, it just brings back good memories. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here now. I got a bunch of upcoming Whatnots, so I'm doing like 2 a week now. So make sure you click on my link down below, check out those Whatnots, come hang out with me. And until next time, guys, make sure you guys keep flipping and punching.